I took on more than I could handle. However, the reality is I have often done this. I tried to tell myself that I was going to be posting on Instagram 2 or 3 times out of the week. However, I find myself admiring people's picture more than posting my own pictures. Not that I haven't taken any pictures. I mean, I guess you can say some days or some weeks I go without taking pictures. However, this time was a little bit different, and I've been trying to figure out how to motivate myself to take more pictures on a regular basis. I want to be consistent. I want to be intentional about the pictures I want to take, the pictures I need to take. And I figured that the best way for me to get what I need to get done is to give 1 more percent. At any time that you receive value from this video, I'm asking that you do me one favor and just like this video, and I'll love you forever. I've been trying to figure out a time where I can actually go out during the week, take pictures, and be proud of the pictures that I'm taking. I've taken pictures over the last 2 weeks or so. However, I have not been proud of the product that I have produced. Why did I say product? Not product, but pictures that I have produced. I just want to do better. And this is not my perfectionism coming out. I just need a system by which I know that this week I'm going to do A, B, and C, and I will get D. That's not how it works, but you get my point. So I came up with a way for me to do this. At least I think this is the best way for me to do this. And the way that I'm going to tackle this problem of not having content that I'm proud of to post is to give 1% more every day. And I know you must be saying 1% more. Aren't you supposed to give like your 100% every time? Yes and no. And I'll tell you why. The reason why I'm not giving my 100% every single day is because it's an all or nothing mentality. The days that I don't give my 100%, I beat myself up over not giving my 100%. And that's where the problem lies. It's an all or nothing mentality, like I said. If I'm not giving my 100%, then I'm not giving any percent whatsoever. But what if I woke up every morning and I said I'm going to give 1% more than I gave the following day? And if I'm looking at compound effect down the line, if I continue to give 1% more than the day before, I'll get to the 100% at a slower pace, if you want to say that. But the reality is I will get there eventually. And I rather this approach of getting to a place where I can give 100% of myself, but it's not pressuring myself to think that I need to give 100% right now, today. I'm just going to focus on giving 1% more than the day before. And I got the idea from a book that I'm reading right now, right over there. I know this angle is back, my book is over there. If you haven't watched, yeah, go back and watch my other videos. You'll see that I've had this angle for a little while now, but you know, I strayed away from it for a little bit, but it's back. It might be here to stay, maybe, we'll see. I'm reading the book Tiny Habits by BJ Fogg, and he gives us this idea: in order to actually change your habits, you can start small rather than tackling this big behemoth of a job, of changing a habit that has been stapled into your DNA from the beginning of time. That's really hard to change. But if you start small and you continue to build on those small habits that you change, you'll be able to tackle bigger habits that you would like to change that you're not too fond of. He gives us this idea that your ability and your motivation have to be connected somehow in order for you to change a habit, no matter how small or big. I can't say that it was because of this book is why I came up with this 1% rule for myself. However, the 1% rule stems from something I read, or I don't even know. I can't even fully tell you where it came from. I just knew that I wrote it down in one of my many journals and I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, 1%. Give 1% more than what you did the day before. And I guess my question is for you, what is an area in your life that you can give 1% more in? Sure, you could give 10%, you can give 50%, you can give 100% more. Maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you're good and you can give 100% every single day. But if you're finding that you're trying to give 100% and you're failing to reach that mark and you end up falling back into the same habit you're trying to change, then maybe this approach will be helpful to you. It has been helpful to me, and honestly, I've been seeing some really big change. Not big, but small change. Tiny change. This is something that I'm implementing in my life right now. I have done it with drinking water because I have a bad habit of not drinking water. I've done this with keeping places clean in the house in particular that tend to get a little bit messy. I still have a ways to go. I did this with making my bed. Yeah, I know it's probably something I should have mastered a long time ago, but my thought is, why do I have to make my bed if I'm just gonna jump back into it later on that night? Doesn't make sense. But I started slowly making my bed every morning and whatnot, and after a certain point, I can't leave the room without making my bed. And I know that probably doesn't necessarily help you, and you probably want to know how I did this. This is before I read the Tiny Habits book there, and I'm still trying to figure out how I stapled that task or that chore, whatever you want to call it, that habit into my head to the point that I literally can't leave the room without making the bed anymore. Another way that I'm implementing this in particular is me posting on Instagram on my photography page. I have not done the best of job. I've been doing better than what I've previously done. However, I can still do better, and I want to be able to create great content that I can be proud of, that I can put up. And proud of it from the standpoint of not perfection. You just want to say that, hey, this was intentional. I didn't happen to take this picture, but I specifically was looking to take this picture. And I'm still figuring that out. I'll let you know more about my journey as I'm going along. But the only thing I can say is give 1% more. You'll be better for it if you can't give 100% right now. And eventually, once you continue to give 1% more than you gave the previous day, you'll get to the place where you can give 100% and even more. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. If this is something that blessed your spirit, go ahead and like this. If this is something that you want to keep up with, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, blow it up, people's elbow it, and all of that great stuff. And if you want to get an alert of when the next episode comes out, go ahead and hit that bell as well. Please do. And until the next one, go ahead and do something creative today. Peace.